All right, guys, here with MyMMAnews.com. I'm joined by one of Bellator's finest, Georgi Karakhanyan. Georgi, how are you? How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm good, and I appreciate the time. Not good news that we heard a day or so ago. Adam out of the fight. So let's fight Adam Piccolotti at Bellator 259 on May 21st. Out of the fight. I forget if an injury was disclosed or what. But what's it like hearing that news? I'm sure it's never a fun thing to hear. But is it just kind of next name up?
Yeah, it was a bummer at first. I was really looking forward to fighting Adam, but right now all I could do is just stay ready. And Bellator told me to be ready. Maybe May 7th, maybe May 21st, whoever gets injured. And there's a lot of matchups on those two upcoming shows. So all I could do right now is just stay ready.
And May 7th is I mean, one of the most stacked cards in Bellator history, and I'll be there covering live. So I'd love to see you on the card and talk to you live, man. But is there any names that they're bringing up, or is it kind of just stay ready? If someone falls through or someone steps up, you're on there?
No, there were two names. Kiefer Crosby from Ireland. That was brought up. I said, yeah, just send me the contract. But I guess he needed more time to fight me. And then there was another kid, Alfie Davis from England, that was talking some smack. I like to fight him, but I guess he took on a different Russian fighter that's going to fight on the 21st. So I'm just trying to stay ready, man. I mean, I told him Peter Coyley and Patricky are fighting. There's another good 55er. So if something happens to one of them, I know it's not a COVID season, but they're tested a lot for COVID and stuff like that. So anything last minute, I told them to hit me up. I mean, they know I'm a gamer. They know, I had over 40 pro fights. So they know I wanted to say, so I'm just waiting for a phone call.
And I know you're a perfect example of what a professional, like you said, 42 pro fights, all this stuff. But how tough is it to kind of be preparing for a fight, be ready for a fight, but not having a set opponent, a set date, just kind of waiting?
Yeah, it's when it's a situation like that, I feel like all I could do is just focus on my weakness. But when I do have a date and opponent, then it becomes more deliberate. When I go to practice, I work on the ways I could beat up my opponent, or on his weaknesses I could expose. But right now, all I could do is just stay technically sharp, not overdo things, and then just be ready. Just be ready.
Now, talk to me. You were a top 10 lightweight. I think you still are, but your name got booted off the list once. Dan Moret got his win. Talk to me about the rankings. What's your thoughts on everything, and how happy are you for Bellator to implement a ranking system?
I'm extremely happy that Bellator finally has a ranking system. I know the media is in charge of it. I don't know roughly who exactly is in charge of it, but there's few names in that ranking. So my problem is this: I don't know if media is playing bias role, where they like, oh, we got to put this kid on there, we got to put that kid on there, or they have seriously no clue, which it doesn't make sense, because that's what you guys do. You guys cover everything on 24/7, so you guys know what's what. But there's like few names on there they shouldn't be, and this has nothing to do with my division, but even the welterweight, my training partner Lorenz Larkin, he's not even on there. And I'm not even talking about myself. I don't like rankings are rankings, but I'm just saying that they could even put Lorenz on there, and there's a lot of that's my main thing. Like, my frustration is I don't know if the media is being biased. That's why they add in some of those guys on there. And then nothing against Dan Moret, but Dan Moret fought once in Bellator, one time, and that was a good win for him to beat Goichi. But somehow Goichi still stayed. He still stayed ranked number 3. They added Dan Moret, and then they have a kid named there, Aviv Ghazali, which he has 5 fights in Bellator, and all those fights. I mean, come on, this is 2021. We could go on Sherdog and look it up. I mean, all those fights are like chumps. So that was my main thing. But other than that, man, I'm just happy to have the rankings. I just hope they don't take off Adam. They keep Adam on that list.
Yeah.
And I'll be that unranked fighter, just find Adam. So I'm cool with that.
Full disclosure, I'm one of the 15, and I was also very surprised when my counterparts kept Gochi at number 3. I moved him down tremendously after losing. If you're gonna move him right up, he's got to go down. But whatever. So Adam Piccolotti, it was the biggest thing for you. Did it matter who Bellator brought to you name wise, or was it a big thing? Give me someone in front of me. I was number 10. I got moved for no fault of my own, and now I want number 6, 7, 5, whatever.
Yeah, no, it was like that. So I said, hey, I want to find anyone ranked, anyone that's in that ranking. I would love to fight them, and they just told me to stay ready. And I'm really interested in the matchup of Peter Quilley and Patricky. I think I would like to fight the winner or the loser, doesn't matter. But as a 55er, I feel like that division is on hold right now because of Patricio being a champion, and there has to be something done. So either a vacant belt or something like that. But I just hope things clear up and open up more.
It is a very weird situation because, like you said, it's been on hold. We know Patricio's next fight is going to be versus McKee at 145 sometime this summer, and Patricio's own brother is one of the top contenders at lightweight. So it's like, it's a very, very odd situation. But tell me, with kind of staying ready and possibly being on the May 7th card, possibly being on May 21st, and maybe someone falls through, like you said, they have to get COVID tested, 2, 3, 4 times. Would you come to Mohegan Sun and kind of play a backup role, or how would that work for you as a fighter?
I would do that. I mean, I know Bellator spent a ridiculous amount of money on just testing the guys and keep them in the bubble. But yeah, I mean, if they call me, they say, hey, fly out for the May 7th card or the May 21st card, and you'll be on like a reserve or step in. Oh yeah, absolutely, I'll do that. And
yeah,
it's not a problem. I mean, my training partner Loren's on the card for May 7th, so if they fly me out for that one, I wouldn't mind cornering him and just helping
him. Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Yeah,
best of both worlds, man. Now I'm hoping that May 7th or May 21st, comes together. But if it doesn't, has Bellator talked to you about getting you on a card quickly this summer? June, July. They're staying at Mohegan Sun. They've already announced the June card. All this stuff. Is the goal that you will be fighting within the next month, whether it's May, June, we don't know.
Yeah, I said, hey, how long does Adam need time to come back? Like, how serious is the injury? They said, oh, you're looking at August. And obviously I've been getting ready for this fight for past 12 weeks. So my whole thing here is just June. Anything happens in June, I'm willing to. Hopefully I could fight Kiefer Crosby in June. Maybe I could fight I haven't asked for Ben Henderson. I thought I have respect for the guy. I think he's done a lot for the sport, and I just think it'll be a good matchup for us, me and him fighting. But anyone in June or July, I'm willing to fight them.
And that would be a fun one. You and Benson Henderson would be a great one. With having Lorenz on the card and possibly getting to be on the card, how special would that be for you and Lorenz to kind of both be searching for wins that night?
It'd be awesome, man. I think, Lorenz Larkin is a top welterweight, pound for pound. He's a great fighter, and I think it would be easier on our coach because he'll be there for us. So I think it'll be good because with teammates we'll keep, especially with this new rules. We stay at the hotel and we're pretty much stuck there. We can't go out and check out Connecticut and stuff like that. So it will be good for both of us. Just to be there and on the same card.
Can't even be in Mohegan Sun and check out one of the great fine restaurants. Can't even sit down and eat. So essentially, go from the room to the training room, back to the room, and fight in between. Georgi, that's all I've got for you, man. I hope to see you in person on May 7th or watch you live on May 21st. I hope to get you on one of those cards, man.
Thank you, my brother. You have a good day, and thanks for having me.